I just finished watching The Sandman, and I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this show. It has amazing visuals, the casting was great, and I think some of the action sequences were really top notch. So if you haven't seen it yet, then go check it out before you watch the rest of this review. The Sandman might not fully adapt the comics, or there might be a few changes, especially with the characters. So if you're gonna have a problem with that, then that's your problem. But apart from that, I think the show is actually pretty decent. It has an amazing cast, and each character really stands out. You just have to sit through it and accept it for what it is. It might not be fully faithful to the comics, and I think some of the changes were necessary since the comic seems pretty unfilmable. Like with The Watchmen, there was no way to know if it can be adapted for film or TV, but I think they did a pretty decent job with bringing the show to life. But apart from that, I think the rest of the show is actually more than just decent. It's one of the best TV shows this year. It might not compare to The Boys or other superhero shows, but for a comic book adaptation, I think it's pretty awesome. I have to say, the way it ended was actually pretty wholesome in a way. There is the cliffhanger that we are used to in most comic book shows or movies. The show is also kind of funny. It gives off Doom Patrol vibes. So if you haven't seen Doom Patrol, then you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But it's kind of like the Doom Patrol, but not as funny or weird or extraordinary as Doom Patrol. Especially with some of the characters, they do give off that Doom Patrol vibe, if you know what I'm talking about. So, do I think the show is decent enough to watch? Yes, I actually tried to binge the whole series, but I couldn't get to it. I had other things to do over the weekend. But I did watch it in batches over the weekend from Friday until Sunday evening. And I think if you like comic book shows, if you like something a little dark and gritty, if you like something that has a little black humor or dark humor, then this show will definitely be for you. So go check out The Sandman. It's streaming on Netflix now. Hey, so I'll be going to Comic Con Africa in September. If you can support me in any way or help me out, or if you want to find out more, please hit me up. There will be a link in the description to tell you more about Comic Con and about my trip to Comic Con.